Well, watching that video almost motivates me to get down and dirty, but no better person to join us than Bill Toomey from the Ultimate Mud Run. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You've been putting this together for several years with your wife, Lisa.
Yes.
Lots of credit to the team.
Yes.
You really love what you do, but it's a huge charity effort. Talk to me about that.
Oh, what we do is everything that we make beyond the cost of putting a race on, the vendors, the equipment and everything that we have to use to get it all set up goes to charity, and we try to support veterans charities that are really focusing right now on PTSD and traumatic brain injury. Those are the ones that we're looking for, empower these veterans like myself to go out and see that they can actually live a life and not so much just sit and worry about their issues, but can move forward and be stronger moving forward.
I think it's amazing that you give back in the way that you do for the Mud Run. It is not a small gift. In fact, you raise a tremendous amount of cash. Talk about that.
Yeah. Last year we raised almost $150,000. So
wow.
We went back through working on a World War II veterans widow's home, remodeling that with the materials and time and effort, giving money back to the Greater Columbia Marine Foundation, who has been the charity that has always been involved with the Mud Run. We've kind of expanded, and we're working with Operation Enduring Warrior now that we partner with them to get something out there to get the veterans active and moving. That's a great charity for that.
Well, this is a great event if you want to get active and moving. Tell us about the obstacles. And we heard in the video that the course is 6.2 miles, but you redesigned new things for this year.
Yeah, this year we're changing the entire course route. We're keeping that top secret for now.
Okay.
The runners will find out the day they get there.
But that's the fun of it, is that it's really challenging, as the title says.
Yeah. And it's kind of like Marines, and our thought about that is kind of like Marines going into combat. We know what the general idea is, but we don't know exactly what we're going to face when we get there. So that's our thought, kind of a little hint to our roots, I guess.
Speaking of roots, my dad was a Marine, and I keep thinking about doing the Mud Run. Is it really for somebody of all levels? Do you recommend a lot of training?
Yes, it takes training, but the great thing about it is you can come out there and, we register people who want to race for time and try and win medals, but we also have a category that we register for people who just want to complete it. So they're coming out there kind of just to have a good time, to push themselves and push their team work together, and not so much worry about medals and all that, worry about being a tight group. As your dad is a Marine, you know how we feel about the team effort.
Yes.
And work as a team and build that relationship with your friends or family. That's kind of the great part about it on either side. But
okay, and if you can't make it through an obstacle, you can drop and give them 20 sometimes to get through?
or some other exercise.
Okay, so it's sort of subjective. But the nice thing that I didn't know, and I think it's great for people at home to understand, is if they want to get out and compete, they can bring their kids, and you have a whole other course for them. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we have two courses for the children. We have one for the 3 to 9-year-olds, which is about 400 yards long with mud holes and no swinging ropes or anything like that, like the big course. Just for the little kids to get out and have a great time and enjoy getting muddy like mom and dad do. We also have a course for the 9 to 13-year-olds, which is a mile long and has 8 obstacles on it. They're scaled down versions of the big ones on the course. So they have a great time. The kids can come out, and their parents don't actually have to run. You could bring your children out and just let them run the kids course, and they can run as many times as they want throughout the day, and they get a Mud Run t-shirt.
And they get muddy, which is half the fun.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about the whole thing?
My favorite part really is just watching the runners, watching the great time that they have and how they enjoy it. They enjoy getting muddy, and some of them, I usually pick several throughout the race, throughout the day that I follow through, and you'll see them on the easier, I guess the more fun obstacles are having a great time. Then you'll see them digging deep for the ones that are pushing them.
To make it through, yes.
They're working together, and when they get to the finish line, most of them are covered in mud, and you see white eyes and white teeth. I mean, it's really great just to watch the whole thing happen.
Well, it's an absolutely awesome event, and if people want to come out, there are 2 opportunities this year. Tell us about the dates and how they can register.
We have the one in April on April 12th coming up here in a few weeks. And then we also have the one on October 4th coming up. Both events, we're going to have live music playing all day. We're going to have food, and just a great time. Spectators, we've expanded the area for the spectators not only to be able to see the entire course, but people can come and see the start line and finish line. And we'll have a large area set up there as well. So it's a good all-day event. They don't just have to come out and run and leave. They can come and
for
hang
the
out and have a good time.
experience.
Yeah.
Watch people get muddy. It does sound like it would be a lot of fun. It was amazing to see the video and really excited to see it in person, hopefully this year.
Yeah.
And it's not too late to register for both races. Nothing is full, and you don't expect it to sell out, but
Yeah.
I assume you encourage people to register as soon as possible.
Yeah, April 5th will be the last day that they can register for the April race. October race registration will open on May 1st.
Okay, well, we say good luck to them all, and I appreciate you coming on. And if you want to get muddy, don't waste any time. Head to the website at the bottom of your screen and sign up today. It's a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you.